A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports.
Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
And well, good luck getting the word in. A look at the starting group here for Denver. And it's Marley in at the 2 spot. And for New York, we've got Wembanyama, and it's Pippen in at the small forward. And the decision by the Knicks to change their head coach this summer, Shams. A controversial move, to say the least.
Absolute stunner, because this team had really built an identity. They were just coming off a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years in New York. So can they continue to build on that culture under Coach Mike Brown? I'm told Mike Brown understands this Knicks job, BA. It's championship or bust moving forward.
He's a tough guy. It's a tough town. We'll see if the Knicks have another run in them. Here's Cummings. Back to White. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here's New York now. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Now here's Curry, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Wembanyama, no good. And White has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by New York. White, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Allen. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento. Curry against White. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And here's White. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Denver shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls, and the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Shams?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimums, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Good point. Now here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Cummings. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They set the screen. The 3-ball. Marley, no good. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pippen outside. Pass to Curry. There's the three. Fires in the triple. Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
White, the pass to Lambier. Here's Marley. 8 points in his last time out. Launches a three. And they'll get another chance. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Pass to Curry. And here's Pippen. Launches it. Ooh, good D by Irving. Here's White. Back to Irving. And again, it's Denver missing.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Thorpe. New York working the ball around now. Here's Curry. Pippen left side. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the videos, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn. And a lot of this is around social media and around the internet and around those young consumers and young fans.
Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Irving. To end the cold spell. And that one's good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Allen outside. And the Knicks making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and the Nuggets making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Long range from the inbound. Pippen, no good. Denver has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to White. Outside Irving. Jamison passes to Cummings. Clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot from downtown. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Knicks leading by 3. It's intercepted. Outside Irving. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. In third, the Nuggets.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Curry passes to Leonard. Back to Curry. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by White. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Here's Cummings. After the basket by New York. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. Pulls it from the top of the key. White, good. White's got his second basket of the game. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for New York. 3-point lead. Curry, a screen on Irving. Allen against Irving. The kick out, Curry. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Curry's got 7 points in the game. White looking it over. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Leonard. Outside Curry. Over White. It's rebounded by Lambier.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Irving. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Cummings, good.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Wembanyama up top. Pippen outside. Leonard for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And, of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
Cummings passes to Irving. Butler's checked in for New York. And a switch here also for Denver. Markkanen's checked in. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
And Denver has possession. Following the bucket by the Knicks. White with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Markkanen from behind the arc. They get it again. Allen against Irving. He's off on that one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And stolen by Markkanen. White against Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. And some changes here for New York. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Pippen comes in for Allen. And it's Thompson in for Curry. White hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Butler. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Leonard, shot's good.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Cummings. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Now here's White. 9-point game. Shot clock at 2. Markkanen misses.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Butler passes to Leonard. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jamison. There's the 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Leonard outside. Here's Thompson on the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Klay Thompson at the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Pass to Cummings. Goes up on the baseline. Second shot opportunity. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Knicks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Rudy Gobert is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Butler, and it's Pippen in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Cummings. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Chomps, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Butler passes to Leonard. Here's Pippen. From outside, off the mark. Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Armstrong. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Here's Cummings. Leonard defending. Lets it fly. And he can't bank that one in.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
New York, again, can't hit. Pippen's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. The drive by Markkanen. Takes it straight in. Markkanen.
Well, when Markkanen starts that drive, he's got all the momentum going to the basket.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back over to you.
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Thompson. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pippen. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Pippen's got 7.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And turn your attention courtside for your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
Denver making a change here. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you.
And so it's New York with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. Thompson passes to Thorpe. Stolen by Davis. Got a piece of it. Pippen with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Armstrong. Still no points. Out to the right wing. No one near him. Again, Denver scores.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Knicks leading by 5. Pippen pass to Thorpe. Left side, Butler. Leonard outside. Kawhi, too strong inside.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Armstrong passes to Cummings. Over Leonard. Cummings, shot is off.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Now here's Pippen, coming off a 22-point game against Sacramento. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Denver grabs the miss. Cummings has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Armstrong passes to Jamison. Davis with a screen on Butler. Here's Jamison. Butler covering. The shot by Jamison, no good. Knicks leading by 7. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, BA, Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
You think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
He's checked in for Klay Thompson. White, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 5, the Nuggets.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
Here's White. He has 6. Pass to Marley. There's a screen.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
New York making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Irving's checked in for Davis. And Denver has possession. Trailing by 10. Denver moving it around. White, the pass to Marley. Shot clock at 5. Irving for 3. And again, Denver no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pippen outside. Pass to Thorpe. Lets it fly. Curry's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 10. They set the pick. The Nuggets with another miss. New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Jimmy Butler's checked in for New York.
Number 21, Jimmy Butler.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Cummings. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Allen outside. Pass to Thorpe. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
White against Curry. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with Allen, Grant. Outside Butler. Pippen outside. The three is up. Thorpe. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Marley. Back to White. Here's Jamison. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Allen.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Pippen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Scottie Pippen at the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Butler. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Irving, and Irving powers it home.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Denver shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. New York making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Free throw good from Irving. So it's the Knicks now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Curry passes to Thorpe. Allen outside. 5 on the clock. And here's Butler outside. Can't hit that one. Ooh, good D by Irving. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Irving against Butler. Gobert with a screen on White. The three from Curry. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Curry against White. And there's a pick. Pass to Markkanen. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Knicks leading by 9. Allen, the pass to Curry. Now here's Gobert. Butler with the ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Irving. And Gobert with a block.
stellar defense. Gobert will have them thinking twice about bringing it inside again.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Here's Marley. No points so far. Marketing for three. Knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Curry against White. Curry passes to Gobert. Gobert, too strong.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
Pass to Marley. Curry against White. Marketing. And it's Thorpe with a rebound. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 10-point game. Here's Thorpe. Allen against Markkanen. Allen can't get it to go. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Chomps sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Butler. Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside White. Outside Irving. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Pass to Irving. Count it. Irving's got 9 points.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings. And as we always like to clarify, the Power Rankings combine the standings with teams' momentum at present.
You know, Ernie, momentum can be a powerful thing, especially when you got a diesel engine driving it.
Or a jet engine.
Or even an electric one.
Oh, E, I get it. E as in Ernie.
So many means
You win,
of
Ernie.
propulsion.
You win.
Oh. And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the New York Knicks.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the two biggest areas. Those are beat-yourself types of stats, and it's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
On the court for the Nuggets. And it's Irving in at the three. Small forward. Kept alive. Here's Thorpe. Second chance effort. The bank shot. No good. Pass to Irving. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Pippen, pass to Curry. For three, Allen, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Marley, still without a bucket. Here's Cummings. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by New York. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Lambier. Lambier's got 4 rebounds in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
To the inside. Soft touch off the glass. Lambier's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Down low. Here's Thorpe. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Curry is so skilled operating the two-man game. He always seems to make the right decision.
Back to Irving. Shot from 16. Rebounded by Pippen. Knicks leading by 9. And, Coach, last season, the Nuggets were 5th in three-point percentage, but dead last in attempts.
Yeah, you could argue that they should shoot more threes, but then again, they were 2nd in percentage on 2-point field goals, so they have a wealth of options, and to be honest, offense is rarely a problem for the Nuggets.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Shoots over White. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's Curry's natural scoring ability. He can almost always find a shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you, B.A.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Pippen. The kick out to White. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. A good look from Allen. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Allen's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And that one's good. Irving.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Number 1, Denver.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Curry against White. Curry passes to Leonard. Here's Thorpe. New York working the ball around now. To the paint. Here's Allen, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Wembanyama. The baseline J is on the way, and he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Knicks lead by 12.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
And there's the screen. Back to White. Here's Marley. Off target from outside. New York leading by 12. Pass to Curry. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Marley. Buries it down low.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Allen finds Curry. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Nuggets. Lambier's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now White. He's got 9. Here's Cummings. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Thorpe. He's got 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. 7 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth 3-point shots.
Here's Cummings. The kick out to White. Here's Marley. And it's New York with a rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Curry. Back to Leonard. Outside for Wembanyama. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Nuggets trail by 13. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Marley. Allen defending. Curry against White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got 11 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And New York has possession. Allen outside. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too much for him inside.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Outside Irving. Here's Cummings. Leonard defending. Just 5 to shoot. Irving looking around. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. New York leading by 13. Pass to Curry. Wembanyama fires it from way outside. It's hauled in by White.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the shot's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Jamison passes to Cummings. Outside White. Tries to break his ice. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
One shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Pass to Irving. Over Thompson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Good. He hits the jumper. Wembanyama's got 14.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Here's Cummings. Leonard defending. Takes a turnaround, Jay. The Knicks with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Here's Leonard. Give him 8 points now. Wembanyama screen. The 3. Can't get it to drop. Nuggets trail by 14. Jamison passes to Armstrong. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cummings. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter, but coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Curry. Another shot. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And, guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Cummings. Shot is off. Left side, Wembanyama. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jimmy Butler. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Thorpe in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Now here's White. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Now here's White. Down low. Jamison. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Butler. Now here's Allen. Leonard outside. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Denver. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Inside. White with the steal. Marley passes to Davis. And it's Thorpe with a rebound. Thorpe's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Pass to Butler. Over Markkanen. That one a little long. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 16. Denver moving it around. Marley passes to Davis. And here's Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Outside White. And that one's good. White's got 11 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they want more playmaking from Markkanen. That's the next step in his game.
Leonard passes to Allen. Good work defensively by White. Nuggets trail by 14. Pass to Jamison. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Jamison. Leonard defending. Here's Jamison. Here's Marley. And the 3 off target. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Leonard finds Allen. Back to Leonard. Let's go with a 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Jamison. Here's White. Softly drops in the floater. White's got 6 in the quarter.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Leonard passes to Thorpe. Now Butler. It's guarded by Markkanen. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's White. and makes it with the kiss. White's got 21 points in the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Checked in for Leonard. Pippen comes in for Butler. And it's Curry in for Allen. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Allie, thank you.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Thompson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 15.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Here's White. Here's Cummings. And it's Thorpe with a rebound. Thorpe's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Curry. Here's Thompson. 17-foot shot on the way. It's rebounded by Lambier. Lambier's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
New York leading by 15. Pippen outside. There's a screen. Here's Curry. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Pass to White. Now Irving. No good. Great D that time from Pippen. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
So it's Denver now. 17-point game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Marley, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Pippen. New York working the ball around now. 3-pointer. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Chance to check out our player of the game.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, That's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Here's White, down low to stop the run. And the shot goes in. Cummings has gotten 4 this quarter. And so Curry will bring it up for the Knicks. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Nuggets trail by 20. Pass to Cummings. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about it?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
Here's Pippen. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Off target with the 3. To the inside. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Pass to Allen. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Lambier's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Wembanyama. And Denver pushing it up now. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
That one's in there.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
New York leading by 12. Curry fires. And the 3 misses. Here's Jamison.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Irving against Allen. From 8 feet. 6 on the shot clock. Got a timeout from David Adelman. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
At the line, 2 shots. Nuggets ball. Timeout. Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancers.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Allen outside. Curry! The three is off.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Outside Irving. He takes it in. Oh, the stuff!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And it's Allen with the ball for the New York Knicks. They led the game at one point by 20. White against Curry. Can't get it to go. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry draws the double. Now Allen. Now Curry. Clock at 6. He launches. Knocks down the trifecta.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Allen outside. So New York wins it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.